Today, on Royal Sussex Squad, we step right into the warmth, the glow, the joy, and the deeply personal family spirit that Harry and Meghan brought to the world through Meghan's brand new Netflix holiday special. And once again, as expected, Meghan simply breathed life and authenticity into a tradition that the royal family themselves have long used as a symbol of unity. Except this time, she did it with more heart, more intention, more love, and more meaning than the palace could even pretend to offer her. Because that's the truth. Meghan didn't just revive a tradition, she restored the soul of it. The special opened at 8 a.m. this morning, and the moment it hit the screen, you could feel the energy shift. You could feel that this wasn't a PR stunt. Not a staged palace performance, not stiff posturing in an overlit Sandringham dining room, but a woman creating real joy for her real family. Meghan welcomed viewers the same way she has always welcomed people into her world, with sincerity, creativity, and that signature warmth that the tabloids pretend doesn't exist. But we've always seen it. We always know who the real Duchess of Sussex is. The programme With Love, Meghan, Holiday Celebration, does something the British media could never bring themselves to acknowledge. It quietly reminds the world that Meghan lived and participated in royal traditions not as an outsider, not as someone confused or overwhelmed, but as a woman who embraced, adapted, and elevated those traditions with her own personal style. She didn't cling to royal privilege. She simply carried forward what was meaningful. And that is what has the tabloids gagging and scrambling right now. Because Meghan's ability to turn something simple into something heartfelt is the very quality they tried so hard to bury. Meghan experienced 3 royal Christmases, 1 at Nottingham Cottage, 2 at Sandringham. And through all the chaos, the passive-aggressive senior royals, the silent cold stares across the dinner table, Meghan still found a way to appreciate the traditions. Not the toxicity. It's s'entretient in this Detractors. So when she sits on Netflix teaching Will Guidara how to pull Christmas crackers, she's not just reminiscing. She's reclaiming. She's restoring the part of her royal experience that was actually joyful. And watching Meghan laugh, teach, and demonstrate how people cross arms to pull their crackers, you could feel that this was a woman who learned the custom from inside the royal family themselves. And yet, instead of weaponizing that experience the way others have weaponized her existence, she turned it into something fun, connective, and loving. Will Guidara's reaction said it all. He was charmed and honestly shocked by how meaningful the tradition was when you understand the point behind it. While the royal family hires companies with royal warrants to design their Christmas crackers with strict uniformity, Meghan sat there filling her crackers by hand, with dried flowers, with chocolates, with handwritten messages, with tiny personal gifts selected with intention for each member of her family. This is what a real family does. This is what love looks like. Not cold traditions meant for optics, not stiff rituals performed for cameras, but genuine, thoughtful gestures that say, "You matter to me." And the moment Meghan began preparing Lilibet's cracker, the world collectively melted. The lavender rollerball wasn't just a cute item. It symbolized how Meghan sees her daughter, how she honors Lily's desire to be a grown-up lady. It showed Meghan as a mother who pays attention, a mother who notices the small things, a mother who sees her little girl's personality emerging and celebrates it. And then Archie, vibrant, joyful, full of personality, gets a miniature burger because he loves the colour red. Simple, sweet, personal. Meghan isn't performing motherhood for the public, she's living it. And she's sharing just enough for people to understand the love, without ever exposing her children to the chaos she escaped. That balance is rare. It's intentional. It's protective. It's what good parents do. And then Harry. Oh, Harry. The love letter in his cracker was the moment that truly silenced every hater breathing, every anchor, every columnist, every palace mouthpiece pretending Harry and Meghan's marriage is on the brink. Meghan put in his cracker, of all things, a handwritten love letter. Because even after everything they've endured together, everything they built from scratch in the United States, everything they've fought for, she still chooses him every day. And she shows him, with small gestures, with thoughtful gifts, with affection the royal family could never give him. And yes, a small hat and chocolate, because even as a father and husband, some traditions, the playful ones, are worth keeping. And Harry's smile in those final 5 minutes said everything. The joy, the peace, the safety he never had growing up. The comfort of being in a home that celebrates him, not one that uses him. When Meghan's voice softened and she added handwritten messages to their family tree, "I love you because you are so kind. I love you because you're so brave." That was the emotional centre of the entire special. That was a mother building emotional intelligence into her children from day one. That was a woman who knows what it's like to be attacked, smeared, scapegoated and hated, but who still leads with love. That is the kind of parenting the monarchy desperately wishes it could claim, but never can. And here's the irony. The royalists will try to downplay this, pretend Meghan is copying royal traditions, or accuse her of milking the past. But let's be honest. This is what they're threatened by. A woman who took their tradition and made it better. A woman who took British Christmas crackers and turned them into a lesson in love, intention, joy and family unity. A woman who built a healthier home for Harry and their children than the monarchy ever gave him. The special was filmed near Montecito, drenched in a soft California glow, the warmth they were denied in England. It captured what a family should feel like. Safe, connected, joyful. And when Harry arrived at the end, avoiding an anti-Christmas dish jokingly named for foods he dislikes, it was playful, sweet, authentic. A couple who still tease each other, still laugh together, still choose happiness. And let's make one thing clear. This is why the palace PR machine and the bitter tabloids are panicking. This is why the hate machine is malfunctioning. Because every time Meghan speaks, every time she creates something meaningful, every time she shows her real heart, she exposes the lies told about her for years. She makes every smear campaign look pathetic. She makes every palace source look ridiculous. Because the world can now see who she truly is. A loving mother, a devoted wife, a woman who values connection, a woman who turns tradition into something meaningful, not something performative. A woman who brings joy everywhere she goes. This special wasn't just a holiday program, it was a declaration that Meghan has moved on, thrived, and built something far more powerful than a title. She built a family, a real one. And in that family, Harry is loved. Archie is encouraged. Lilibet is empowered. Meghan is free. And that, more than anything, is the victory. So to all the haters who said Meghan would fade, who claimed Harry regrets leaving, who insisted the Sussexes would crumble without the institution, today's special is the proof that you were wrong. Meghan is shining, Harry is thriving. Their children are loved. Their home is peaceful. And you, the detractors, are the ones stuck in 2020, holding on to bitterness while the Sussex family moves forward in joy. And to the Royal Sussex Squad family watching this video, this is why we support them. This is why we defend them. This is why their story resonates. Because in a world full of noise, they choose love. And that, right there, is legacy. Now, before we close, if you enjoyed this breakdown, if you love seeing Meghan and Harry win, if you're part of the global Sussex Squad movement, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and drop a super thanks to support the channel so we can keep bringing you the real story, the uplifting story, the truth-filled story the tabloids will never tell. This has been Royal Sussex Squad, where Harry and Meghan are always celebrated, defended and honoured for the love they put into the world. I'll see you in the next one. Squad. Stay blessed. Stay loud. Stay Sussex strong.